Alright guys, welcome back. So let's quickly wrap up this whole thing in this particular video. So first of all, we're going to figure out what is wrong with our form. Even when we are picking the right username, we are still getting an issue with username does not exist here. So let's quickly figure that out and solve it once and for all. Now we're going to head back to our code. So let's see what is going on here. Back to the username section. Okay, first we are checking if empty, this is okay. And oh, this is a mistake we made. Okay, now here we are still checking if empty not username the function. Okay, function check. So first I'm going to get rid of this very quickly, take away all of this here and remove one bracket there as well. Okay, so let's go back to our code and refresh and see. So if I enter Alfred, okay, let's see again. Okay, I guess this is working. So let's try this. Let's see small n, and we still get username does not exist. Okay, I think let's now try with this capital N. Oh, now I need to point out something here, very important, very important. Now if you are checking with a single equal sign, now you check, you see that this double equals, actually what it means here is street equal. Okay, now if you're making it double here, now what PHP is going to do is it's going to make sure that the string that the user is entering here, excuse me, matches with the exact string we have in the database record. If it doesn't match, then this is not going to work. This is going to throw an error. Okay, as you can see, if I use small n here, so I use small n here, let me go back to that, n a n, okay, n a n here, it's going to throw an error, except I use capital N, then that will work. So we don't want that, because most at times users will not be entering their username in capital letter the way it is in the system, so they might tend to use a small letter. So the only place we will be doing the street check-in is for reg number, because we want you to give us your reg number the same way it appears in the database. Okay, so we are going to go back to our function and let's make this 1. Okay, so with this done, whether a user is entering it in capital letter or in small letter, everything should work. As you can see, it's working. Small letter, capital letter is also working. Okay, so that is that. Now the next thing we're going to check is reg number validation. Now here I'm just going to enter any random reg number here that doesn't match with what we have in database, and of course I'm going to click this. So you see we get this one that says please double check your details, and if we go back to our code, that comes up when the reg number does not match with the username. Okay, and it doesn't match with username. Look at it here. If this is equal to this and this is equal to this, then we proceed. But if it doesn't, okay, we tell the user, please check your details, or let's make it please double check your details. Okay, that is better. Now if I enter the right username, and also PCI 004, I think that should be the right username, 004, good, and I forget to do this, submit, I'll get accept academic terms and conditions. All right, now if I decide to, okay, this is checked by default, so if I now enter everything, as you can see, my username information and reg number is being retained. Okay, because we added the value. Okay, we added the value of the variable to the form. Remember, we added it. Okay, so if I now submit, okay, I get please double check your details again. Maybe this CIS 004. Oh, I'm using the wrong username. You can see this is this particular student's own reg number, and I'm using it for, I'm entering this person's own. That is not working. So I'm going to copy and paste this particular student's reg number, and this time around let's submit. As you can see, we get login successful, redirecting. Okay, so now we have object not found because we have not yet created the dashboard.php page. So for now, I'm just going to quickly create that particular page. Okay, I will come back here, I will right click, and I will come to new, our PHP file, and let's call this dashboard. Okay, let's call this dashboard first of all. Okay, now in this dashboard I am just going to end PHP here, then I'll create HTML very quickly here. Okay, then I will write here dashboard. For now I'm going to work on this later, so I'm just going to create a p tag here. Okay, and I'll say welcome user. So later on, okay, let's quickly add a section here. Let's open a section here. Okay, so here I'll be catching the section of the user. So I'll say welcome, add a PHP block here. Okay, so I'll say welcome echo. Let's catch the section that we set from this particular place. Now we set a section here, okay, which is called username. So we're going to say welcome username. Okay, for now. Okay, so let's do that now. Very quickly I'm going to refresh this. Okay, then I'm going to enter Alfred PCIS 004. So as you can see, login successful redirecting, and was undefined welcome undefined variable. Sorry about that. We should be catching with the section. So instead of echoing this here, because this variable does not exist in this section, so what exists is the section. Okay, so I'm going to say, first of all, I'm going to do a check here. So I'm going to say if is set. We're going to take our time and do all of this very well. So if is set section, remember the name we gave it is username. Okay, so if you set section username, so here I'm going to, okay, let's start this here. If you set username, okay, first of all I'm going to say put a variable for username. So username here equals to section username. Okay, so let's do that for now. So I'm going to come back here. Now we can now echo our username variable here. So hopefully this should work. Now if I refresh this page, I see welcome Alfred. Okay, so we're going to start developing the student dashboard properly in the next video, guys. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay.